The man considered a prime suspect in the so-called Texas killing fields murders has now died. 2 investigators learned Clyde Edwin Hedrick died at a Houston hospital this weekend. Let's get you right over to KPRC 2's Robert Arnold, who spent decades covering this investigation into the murders. Robert, what have you learned?
Clyde Hedrick was taken to a hospital last week and he died 2 p.m. Saturday. He'd been battling cancer for many years, and at the time of his death, he was living in a parole halfway house in Southwest Houston, and he remained under the state's highest level of supervision. For more than 4 decades, Clyde Hedrick has been a prime suspect in the murders of Laura Miller, Heidi Villarreal Fye, Audrey Cook, and Donna Prudhomme.
42 years, and I remember after reading a newspaper on a Monday morning, remains of 2 females found in Lake City, take the newspaper to them and see, is there any chance one of these girls could be our daughter?
Texas EquiSearch founder Tim Miller has been relentless in his pursuit of justice for his daughter Laura, Heidi Fye, Audrey Cook, and Donna Prudhomme, all found in a field off Calder Road in League City between 1984 and 1991. Clyde Hedrick was developed as a suspect in these murders early on. He remained a suspect, but was never charged.
There was some things that was moving forward finally after 42 years. There was actually a detective that went and interviewed Clyde Hedrick the day before he died.
That detective is with Hitchcock Police. He told us while Clyde couldn't speak, he still indicated he was innocent, but also said his death is not the end of this investigation. Heidi Fye disappeared in 1983, and before he died, her father wrote an extensive journal about his investigation into his daughter's murder, and Clyde's name was mentioned several times.
It's a burden that I carried, Robert, but you know what? I begged and pleaded and cried and screamed and begged for them to do something identical to what Heidi's dad did, would read his journals and everything. In his journal, he had Clyde Hedrick's name down on Heidi before Laura disappeared. Don't anybody think, just because Clyde Hedrick is dead, that this is over with.
Miller says nothing will ever stop him from pursuing the truth.
If I live till December, I'll be 80 years old. And you know what? I'm going to fight this until my dying breath. My dying breath, I will fight this. And I don't know who's more guilty on this, Robert, right now. Whether it's Clyde Hedrick or the people that let Clyde Hedrick walk.
Hedrick was convicted for the 1984 death of Ellen Ray Beeson, although that conviction didn't come until 2014. He was sentenced to 20 years in prison. He had been living at a parole halfway house in Southwest Houston, but was kept, as I mentioned, under the state's highest level of parole supervision. In 2022, Tim Miller also won a wrongful death lawsuit against Hedrick over the death of his daughter, Laura. Live in the newsroom, Robert Arnold, KPRC 2 investigates.